When the AirPods Pro first came out, it was one of the best options around in terms of comfort, convenience, ANC, and decent sound. After that, the true wireless earbud market got majorly saturated, and the AirPods Pro weren't as good a recommendation anymore. Now, well, they're back on the list with the new AirPods Pro 2. Hey guys, we have the AirPods Pro 2nd generation with us today, and these are very much improved in almost all areas. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. Before we start, you guys had some questions you wanted me to answer about these, and I will. Stay till the end. I'll be going over your questions one by one. So, let's talk design first. The AirPods Pro 2 look almost exactly the same as the first gen, and I honestly don't mind. Why fix what's not broken? There are, however, a few differences, and the most notable one on the case would be the addition of a lanyard loop. It's a nice touch to keep the case more secure on bags and the likes, so that's nice. There's also a built-in speaker at the bottom which plays tones when the earbuds are connected for the first time, or when the case is charging, low power, stuff like that. There's also the U1 chip inside the case, so you can actually look for it now in Find My and accurately find the case's location as well as ping it even if the earbuds aren't inside. Inside the box, there's now a new XS ear tip, so even more people can use the AirPods Pro 2 comfortably, which is a very nice touch by Apple. Personally, I've never had an issue with the medium tips, but I know there are a lot of you out there with smaller ears, so this is great for you. Unfortunately, the case is still charged by a lightning cable, although there is MagSafe charging, which is nice. A neat new feature is that the case can be charged via a Apple Watch puck charger now. As for the earbuds themselves, most of the change is on the inside. We get a new H2 chip, a new low distortion driver, and new software features that we'll talk about later. Externally, they do look slightly different if you're paying attention. You'll notice the mics have been adjusted slightly in terms of position, along with the addition of that new skin detect sensor we got in the AirPods 3rd gen. But that's about it, really. Something that can't be seen is the new capacitive layer on the stems of the earbuds, which allows for touch control. To be more precise, swipes up and down to control volume. The controls remain the same otherwise, with a single press for play pause, a double press to skip tracks forwards, a triple tap to skip tracks backwards, and a long press and hold to switch between ANC and transparency. Now, let's talk about software. Apple products work best with other Apple products, right? And it's the same with the new AirPods Pro 2. Using an iPhone will give you features like personalized spatial audio, in which you can use a true-depth camera on an iPhone running iOS 16 to take ear and head scans to customize a spatial audio profile that will apply across all your AirPods products, from the open-fit AirPods to the AirPods Max headphones. We'll talk more about the personalized spatial audio performance in the sound quality section later. Another great feature is adaptive transparency. This is an option that is enabled thanks to the new H2 chip, which allows for the earbuds to process environmental noise 48,000 times a second on device to lower harsh and loud environmental noise like construction and the likes. It's certainly a great way to be able to hear what's going on around you without having to listen to stuff that might be too loud and damage your hearing. Now, this can be toggled on or off in the new dedicated AirPods section in the settings menu, which I really like. You can do pretty much everything AirPods related there. Setting up personalized spatial audio, doing ear tip fit tests, and more. And of course, if you're using an iPhone, you get all the convenience of being in the Apple ecosystem. Fast pairing once you open the case nearby your phone, auto switching between your Apple devices that are all tagged to your iCloud account, and all that. Coming to ANC, wow, is it improved. Right off the bat, you can hear the improvement in ANC when it comes to low-pitched sounds. car engine noise, train rumbles are all very effectively cancelled out. In fact, for higher pitch noises, the AirPods Pro 2 does a slightly better job than the first gen at cancelling them out as well. Keep in mind that ANC typically already isn't very effective at high pitch noises, so this improvement is certainly great. You might still hear people chatting if they're near you, but with music playing, it's a non-issue. I have to say though that the ANC on these earbuds are probably one of the best I've tried so far in earbuds launched this year. I'm still waiting to try the Bose QC earbuds too though, so we'll see. Also, I spoke a bit about transparency earlier, but this bears repeating. Apple's transparency mode is the best, most natural transparency mode I've ever had the pleasure of using. Most earbuds tend to process the sound somewhat, and some process it a lot, but Apple's is just so natural sounding. It's like, if not for the feeling of the earbuds in my ears, I probably wouldn't think I was wearing anything. It's fantastic, and it's a major plus for the AirPods series. As for connectivity, these are running on Bluetooth 5.3, which is excellent, although they only support SBC and AAC, so no high-res audio. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed here because look, Apple Music supports high-res audio. It supports lossless audio. And right now, the only way to use it is if you have a wired connection. And if you want to play above 48 kHz, you actually require an external DAC. I mean, yeah, most people who are buying these earbuds won't care about it, but it's just a bit of a letdown because everything's there, you know? We might see high-res audio support in a future AirPods Max version, I suppose, but yeah. Battery life is improved as well. I would assume thanks to the more efficient H2 chip. You now get 6 hours in the earbuds with ANC on and up to 30 hours with the case included. Well, that's relatively middle of the pack. It's certainly a lot better than the 4-ish hours in the first gen, so I'm definitely not complaining. Something nice is that both the earbuds and case is now IPX4 water resistance rated, so you don't have to worry about your case if water accidentally splashes on it and all. Mic quality wise, it's good. There's a reason a lot of people are happy to use AirPods as a general all-rounder pair of earbuds, and that's because they perform in both the microphone and sound quality departments. And yes, sound quality. It's a lot better. The overall sound is clean, detailed, and clarity is improved noticeably over the first gen. The bass reaches down lower and is slightly more impactful with a tinge more energy in the highs. It's just a very well-balanced sound that will appeal to almost anybody. The soundstage is wide, and with personalized spatial audio, well, the layering and imaging just gets even better. Of course, the sound quality and detail isn't the absolute best you can get in the market, but if you're looking at the AirPods Pro 2, that shouldn't be your main concern in the first place. These aren't earbuds for critical listening or to pick out every single guitar strum and pluck. They're a pair of easy listening earbuds that work well as a whole when you include the ANC, the ease of use, the comfort, and the integration with Apple products. Honestly, even though I always have new audio stuff to test out, on the days when I go out and I want a break from testing earbuds, I reach for my old AirPods Pro 1st gen. It was just so comfortable with decent ANC and audio quality and so fuss-free. Now, I'll be reaching for these when I don't want to have to think about which earbuds to bring out. At 359 Singapore dollars or 249 US dollars, they are certainly not the cheapest, but it's hard to argue with what they bring to the table, especially if you're an iPhone user. Okay, now let's go over the questions you guys had. First, compare with AirPods Pro Gen 1 from ANC, sound quality, battery, latency, and more. Okay, so first off, like I mentioned, the ANC on the 2nd gen is way better. It blocks out more noise as well as a bit more high-pitched noises. Sound quality as well, thanks to the new driver. I would say the 2nd gen is crisper and richer and extends deeper into the bass. Battery life is about 2 hours longer in the earbuds, so that's an improvement. As for latency, there's really not much to speak of. Everything starts and stops quickly, and in games, sound effects come in as they should without much delay at all. Do the Pro 1 case with the AirPods Pro 2, and going the other way, does the Pro 2 case work with AirPods Pro 1? Okay, let's see. So, that's the 2nd gen, that's the 1st. Seems like they charge, lights turn on, and in my battery widget, so it does pop up. it shows mismatched AirPods Pro. The AirPods in the charging case do not belong to you and do not work together. And they're saying that the second gen AirPods does not work in the first gen charging case. I'm not sure if this is an issue with generation-wise or if it's just because, you know, the charging case isn't tagged to these AirPods. I would assume that that's the case though, because for repairs, I believe that you have to get them matched to the case in stores. You probably can't just swap them in between cases like that. I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, no pop-up now that I've put them back in. So yes, you can't swap them. Okay, so third one, comparison with Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 3. Okay, well, right off the top of my head, the MTW3 certainly has better sound quality in terms of detail and refinement, but the AirPods Pro 2 win in the ANC and transparency department, I think. Battery life is slightly better on the MTW3 as well, although overall the AirPods Pro 2 has a longer battery life when you include the case. Price-wise, they both go for $249 US, although here in Singapore, the AirPods Pro 2 is around 40 Singapore dollars cheaper than the MTW3. So yeah, comfort though, I definitely prefer these over the MTW3. Hope this helped. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the new Apple AirPods Pro 2nd Gen. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to us and like this video. Till next one, see you guys.